introduce yourself.
Alright, well, I'm John Mark. I'm also known as Archer.
So, all right then. Well, you can start off by showing us your loadout. So, gun first.
This is a GMP SR16. I got it for about $350 off of e-bike. I've got Source Arms flashlight with a pressure switch right there. Well, this gun, it comes with this and 2 rail covers, which is a pretty good deal. And the rail covers they're not super good quality, but they're really good for what it comes with
on the top and side rail.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe. But and then it comes with this GMP mid cap, holds 130 rounds, I think.
And is that generally what you run mid caps?
Yeah, just mainly just mid caps. I usually have 1 high cap just in case I run out of mid caps. I've got a BSA red dot.
And then sidearm.
Sidearm. I have a KJW USP.
KJW? What?
That's the compact version, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a compact tactical, so it's got threadeds on the front.
We might investigate on that. What it looks like.
Yeah, no, I've done it before. It looks really cool.
All right.
It's a great gun. I have there's some footage of it on the channel. I think we have like a zombie game or something, just like a fun little thing that we put up there, and I was using that in that game. Magazine holds 22 rounds, I believe, and screen.
I know it functioned well when I used it as a backup at CartCon, so that would.
Yeah, it's
a pretty nice
good
gun. It's the one KBWA that I have yet to see.
It's
not
the one KBWA that is actually, good.
I got it for like 170 on e-bike.
Yeah,
I get most of my stuff from e-bike, so.
Obviously. All right. So how did you start playing?
My cousins live in Tennessee. I had never even heard of airsoft before. I had played paintball before, but I had always paintball had lacked in place. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I love paintball. It's fun to play, but it's always
agree on that.
Yeah, it's lacked some of the things that I personally enjoy to do, like milsim. Like I've always realism. I've always loved realism. I've loved guns. Like I think when I get older, I want to go down that alley and do like mechanical engineering and work with guns. Yeah. My friend or my cousins, they got me into it. They said, "Hey, dude, check out this new thing I got." I was like, "What is that?" It's like, "It's an airsoft gun." And I was like, "What's airsoft?" And so it just pretty much progressed up to the point I've been playing. My cousins introduced it to me when I was like 12, and I'm 16 now. So I've been playing nonstop since then. Well, not nonstop.
Define real airsoft though. How long have you been playing?
Real airsoft. I've been playing
two tops. That's about for all of us though.
Yeah, about
like real airsoft.
Yeah, like legit airsoft. Yeah, when we're playing, it's probably been about 3 to 2 years. Something like that. Since we started in 8th grade, basically. That was when we first started.
Back to playing style though. You're saying your playing style. You know, you're a DMR specialist at times, and then you can also switch to the M4.
Yeah, I mean, as a part of Homelanders, we are an aggressive team, and so I can play aggressively. I can sneak around. Basically, I mean, I like airsoft. I mean, that's probably another one of the questions, but
everyone here likes airsoft.
Everyone here likes airsoft.
If you don't like airsoft, get out.
Yeah. Like, why are you here? But anyway,
I just ring towards paintball.
I might play paintball, guys. I don't know.
Paintball is fun. Paintball is fun. We don't hate on any. We don't hate on any paintball players. I love paintball.
I used to play paintball too.
Prefer airsoft. Yes, X-Paint. Well, we'll talk about you in a minute.
Yeah, and anyway, so aggressive. I can snipe DMR. I can sneak.
You're very versatile.
I like to be as versatile as I can get, and that's why I mean I have, varying guns. Yeah.
All right then, and so position in the squad role, I guess that ties into you being, you can switch to the DMR specialist or you can be a runner, that kind of stuff. So that question you really just answered right there. Your favorite thing about airsoft / milsim?
Airsoft, #1 has to be like the versatility, because like I was saying earlier, in paintball it was just lacking some realism. Stuff that I like in paintball, or that I would have liked in paintball, really came true for me when I started playing airsoft, and that is just the deciding factor, how much fun you can have.
When you say versatility, do you mean like differing in guns that you can get? Because like paintball, you have the standard markers, and that's really it. But airsoft, you can switch between the different role you want to play, and that determines the gun.
Versatility
and there's guns.
In knowing the field and knowing your ability.
And different
versatility in every aspect. I mean, because you can go from an M4 to complete opposite of an M4, like a F2000, something weird looking. You can do, and that's another thing is airsoft guns are models of actual guns, so they just look awesome. Realism. There you go.
The gas blowback is about as real.
Especially with the takedown.
The only difference is it shoots plastic beef instead of.
I think the closest you can get to actual combat without being like in the Navy or Army or anything where you have like the the paintball rounds that go through actual guns.
Yeah.
For civilians, this is probably about as close to actual combat as you can get.
That's why I put
Except for mag-fed paintball, I think that's pretty close too.
Paintball, pain-wise.
Yeah, mag-fed paintball. That might, maybe.
Yeah, but for anybody can play airsoft, and anybody that wants to, go military but doesn't want to they want to do that sort of thing. Yeah. Airsoft is their sport. I mean, that's the main reason why I love it. Milsim, why I love it, is because it's just so realistic.
It's just the jump between, the ops.
Like I was saying earlier about want to actually go into the military. I've thought about that a great deal ever since I started playing airsoft because I just love the realism of it. And I love my country and I want to serve it as best I can. And
CQB or field?
I think field.
No encouraging.
Fine.
Make your own decision.
I think field because. Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Field is
I like
CQB and
in some of the other videos we've had of this subject. We've had people say Dylan was saying, it's kind of like a mixture where you can go and do field woodland combat and then walk up onto a village and play some CQB. But I think if my choices
let's say there isn't that, and it's just
if it's straight up woodland or straight up CQB, probably have to be CQB. Okay. Just because when we went to play Carcon, that was Mount Doom was great, but that Mount Doom and Carcon, those experiences were completely different. I mean, because in Mount Doom when we went, it was less shooting and actual combat and more maneuvering, tactically thinking, and getting around the enemy and then engaging. But at Carcon, it was constant combat, and that was really fun.
Right out of the gates. So that
I mean, as soon as you start, there's bullets flying. That's why. So and
that was awesome.
And Woodland's great. It's tiring, and I love it. But CQB has to be my favorite. Just fun.
Favorite airsoft experience?
Favorite airsoft, it'd have to be probably the 2 Milsim games we went to, at Carcon and Mount Doom. Those are
alright, so just your Milsim ops.
Yeah.
Most intense moments?
Probably when we were at Mount Doom, because they didn't happen often, but the times when you had intense moments were extremely intense. Like when
the Jeep situation?
Jeep situation, you lay across the road and it would go across, then you hear boom, 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 you're like, oh crap.
Loud.
Yeah, and then you have when we were attacking Sakara, me and Parker, we were flanking by ourselves along the side, and we had nobody knew we were there. We would pop rounds in, people would get hit, and then we started getting shot at. We were like, we're by ourselves. And so it was pretty intense, and
I think a pretty intense moment of that was when once we secured Sakara and had to defend it while setting up C4. That was
that was intense.
Waiting for that C4 to go off while sitting there, knowing there's guys in the woods. Around. You just got to know where they are.
We had 360 perimeter set up.
All right, and you said you already answered your first real airsoft gun question was your D-Boys M4. So. Yeah, and then your most memorable place being shot. It's something good apparently. So let's.
I just thought of another one.
You've been shot.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta tell my story. My first one was when we first started playing in 8th grade, and Dylan had his It wasn't like a legit M4, but it was a good one.
It was an aftermath.
And it hurt.
Oh God!
You remember this? We were sneaking around and we were completely.
Yeah, so sad. That was the best thing ever.
So,
oh my god.
Hold on. So
I was carrying
this is great.
All right, I gotta tell this. So we were sneaking around. We were coming out back of the fields right here. They had people pushing, and me and Dylan. Yeah, thick woods. Me and Dylan were running because we were the only two left on our team or something.
It was you, me, Dylan, and Brian.
Yeah, and Brian went off did something because it was just you and me. And so then we came out. We were going back. He At this point, this is when he really liked to have more than one gun with him. He had like a M4, his sniper, and his MP5. And that was back when we knew nothing about airsoft. But anyway, so he was like, hey, dude, hold my M4 while I switch to my MP5 and put it on my back. I was like, okay. So I grab his M4 like this, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but I was holding it like this. And so he takes it.
I can see.
No,
he goes,
I
you
can
hand
see
it
what's
to me
gonna
and
happen.
you let go and it slips and I go to grab it.
Sean, yeah, hold on. So as he's like, okay, man, I got it. And so as he grabs a gun, it's not on safety, pulls the trigger point blank right into my leg. I've had blood like trailing down my leg. It was like, and I had guys
that scream
like,
gave away our position.
yeah, we had guys on the other team. They were like, hey, did something happen? Because like we were just like, you're sitting there, we heard ow in the distance, and we were like, what was that? But that was bad.
hilarious.
Thank God it was on semi.
Yes, yeah. I would have had like BBs in my leg. But and then and then another one was when we were at Leeds or something. We were playing in like a barn, and we were defending the barn in like the very top, and some kid got really close, and I didn't see him. He shot me right in the Adam's apple. I have a scar right there now. But like, somebody caught it on footage. I don't know what happened to it, but I was literally like something that happened.
No, we had cameras in the barn, but it was so dark you couldn't see. All you could hear was like.
Yeah, I got shot and it was like choking me.
Right.
Like I was coughing and like gagging.
That was
and it
really
was
funny for me.
that hurt really bad. So Adam's apple and thigh are probably the worst places I got
I need
shot.
to get the laptop.
That was really funny for me though.
All right then. Well, that wraps up this interview as well. So there you go.